Hello, love. Week 2.
Hi.
Our town has plenty.
That's right.
And so we've already got over 200 likes on YouTube.
Yeah, 200 watches maybe. Yeah. And we're getting more and more followers. Which is wicked. So
and we've got buy us a coffee button.
Yes.
Which is great on our Facebook.
It's on the Facebook, and you can go to ko-fi.com, and then it's Our Town Has Plenty.
So it's coffee with a hyphen.
Coffee with a K.
With a K, with a hyphen.
Yeah.
And we've already had a donation. Who's that from?
Yeah, from the wonderful Juliet Harris, who is a local. Bumped into her on the train the other day, and we had a big long chat about how she used to work. She did a sorry.
She was on Mastermind.
Thank you, Mastermind.
Yeah, she was on Mastermind.
I was trying to compact our whole conversation into
she was on Mastermind, which threw everybody, and everybody knew her, and Facebook went absolutely nuts.
That's right.
They?
Yeah,
she went, oh my God, look who's here.
Talking about PJ Harvey, and
a specialist subject. She did really well.
She did,
She did really well. Did she win?
I don't know. I don't think she won, but she got something like 9 out of 11, and Polly got the same when she was answering. Who is so the actual person got the same amount of.
Yeah, so she bought us our first coffee, which thank you, darling. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's kicked us off. We're no longer virgins in the cuppa department, which is lovely. So we've been I've been inundated actually. It's been really nice. People say, "Ooh." Give us a shout out. So something that came up actually, we both went to the Chinese New Year, didn't we?
Yeah.
At King's Road in St Leonards. So Anton Burton Windsor is the organiser of that, the Saturday markets, first Saturday of the month. They normally start in April, I think April this year. So Anton was there on Sunday, and it was such a lot of fun. Do you know, rumour has it, little moment for the lovely Adele. Rumour has it that Gordon Ramsay was there.
Really?
I know.
No way.
There was a lot of people going, Gordon Ramsay's down here.
No way.
So I know.
He kept quiet, didn't he?
But he did. But the place was rammed. It was absolutely rammed on Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We got down there at lunchtime and it was heaving. So he had a really good turnout. Do you know he pulled that together over the Christmas period, which, considering Christmas takes up 2 weeks, he pulled that together in 6 weeks, that whole event.
That's nuts.
So kudos for
hugely.
Anton for doing that.
Yeah.
So and he does the Frost Fair. So all these lovely things that we just go, they're just on. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and calling in favours in a lot of cases.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was fun, wasn't it?
It was. I loved watching the kung fu performances as well, and the
That was my black belt neighbour.
Woman, like the snake dance.
Oh yeah,
that was amazing.
It was.
It was.
Dolly Delicious. She got up there and started flame throwing. No, it's not the right word. Fire eating.
Oh, fire eating.
She was the fire. Yeah. Did you see her? The fire eating.
I didn't see the fire eating.
Oh, she was amazing.
Which was wicked.
Jo. Yeah, she's Dolly Delicious. She's great. You'll see her on stilts. You'll see her on gyro. She gets aerial. Right. She does aerial. So when you see her about, she's incredibly talented. Fit as fit. She's fit as fit.
Fit as fit.
But she's such a lovely woman.
Yeah.
So she was there. But it was great. It was really good, and I loved the
dragon
dance, which was hilarious. Them stepping through the
I
thought, that's just adorable.
Yeah.
So you had young ones, you had middle ones, you had old ones, but everyone was involved. So thank you, Anton. We really appreciate it. He's putting on another one next year. So he said don't forget to remind people that we will do another one.
Brilliant.
So thank you, Anton. Talk to me. What you got?
I was going to tell you a little bit about Bev's show last week, which I went to. And did say in the last... Beverly Harling. I did say that in the last podcast we were going to have a little review of that. So that was at the stables. It was called Hey Good Looking, and it was about her relationship with her father. It was just beautiful and so touching and a massive tearjerker as well. People in the audience who didn't expect that they'd be getting, kind of that affected were, there's just lovely feedback as well afterwards. So well done, Bev, and I know she's got more events coming up, so we'll link into those as well. And yeah, that was just a little recap, really.
Yeah, nice. I've been to see her, and she's always left me kind of breathless and feeling slightly emotional.
Yeah.
Because she's really good at what she does. I like her a lot. She always she has great hair.
She has got great hair. Yeah, it always looks good. Yeah,
it's always good hair. So we've got some. I like to use the phrase bonkers. I've always used the phrase bonkers, and it just means things that are playful and fun. So. A girlfriend of mine who I met through our choir, which we will cover later on, Louise Whittam.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
She and her husband, they put together this thing called the Custard Caravan, and I know it. And what it is it's incredibly playful and very joyful. So they put together this thing down at Barnaby's. And it's on the, what does she call it? It's a lovely phrase she says, ELF, every last Friday of the month, ELF, which I think is quite sweet. So they've got a gig coming up on the 28th. I know it's early, but to get into Barnaby's, it's not very big. So when you get in there to get yourself a seat, plan it definitely. So she's got Shoddy Custard, which is where Dan sings Viva St Leonards. Hilarious. He's so good. So their support is Jenny Cash and the Sons of Sue. Mm-hmm. And anyone who knows anything about Johnny Cash, very funny.
Yeah.
They've got a comedian, Steve Bowditch, is going to support them. And the Human Goth Fruit Machine. Don't ask, I know.
Just go and try
You've just got to go. So the 28th. And also, what's so nice about their gigs, they start at 5 and finish at 8. So if you're old like me, you can just go, that's nice, I'll go home and have my tea. Or I'll go home and put my jammies on and watch a bit of telly. Because you haven't got to be out all night. And when it's cold, quite honestly, I'm not great for staying out all night, although I did this weekend. Probably why I've got a cold now. But it's great, it's a great, they're very, very funny. They do everything from medieval music, which is really funny, to Latin, to country and western. But she's got all the kit, she's got all the outfits, and Dan's just adorable. But they're great, they're very, very funny. So, and light-hearted, so one of my favourites.
Nice. I saw an exhibition that she put on in space over at St Andrew's Mews that was incredible, like really immersive, walking through, and it had all sorts of different pieces that she's produced and created over the years.
She's an accomplished
really
artist.
enjoyable, yeah.
She uses Polaroids, and I think what she does is she pierces them and lets something go into the, and it's very ethereal looking, but my God, really clever, very clever woman. Her creativity knows no bounds.
True.
So yeah, it's cool.
Should we do a little recap on who we are in case anyone new?
Oh yeah, of course. This is Caf.
Hi, I'm Caf.
Caffeine.
Hello. And this is Patsy Solanke.
Hello.
Behind the camera.
Oh yeah.
We've got Jamie.
Hastings movie maker.
Hello there.
Jamie's here.
Yeah. So you've got something actually that you wanted to add, didn't you?
Yeah, there's at Hastings House. There's a new events company getting involved called The House, and they're starting their events with a pop-up Thai food night. It's only 20 seats. It's the Jinjing Thai food that was at Oscars during the summer that did extremely well. And now they're doing a seating just for 20 people at Hastings House, and that's on the 28th of February. It's from 7 o'clock. There's a licensed bar. It's £35 a head. You need to book early, hence is why we're saying it now, at info@hastingshouse.co.uk.
Nice.
And it's a £20 deposit to save your seat. So get booking, because that will go pretty quick. But it's delicious food. I mean, I've seen the pictures and the unbelievable sea bass, and it's just incredible looking food.
We'll share those pictures.
Unfortunately, I probably will have to be the babysitter that night. So I won't be there. But anyway, thank you.
You're a lovely person to host it.
Yeah. Well, the lovely Amanda will be hosting. Is my partner. On another note, very quickly, I am hosting a quiz night at the Nags Head this Tuesday.
Oh, wicked.
It's a fun quiz night. It's a crazy quiz night. It's not your normal be quiet. It's been said on the poster. The quote is the most fun I've ever had at a quiz night. So we'll see how that goes.
That's really good.
And that's from 7 o'clock on Tuesday, the 11th. If you're interested.
Do you want to give anyone a wave or not? You want to stay behind the camera?
Oh, I don't mind. But
so what do we have to do? Do we have to hold that for you?
You can do it a bit.
There we are. Okay.
Hi, this is me.
So this is Jamie. If you
That's
bump into him in the street,
you can say hello, and I'll go hi back.
Yeah, exactly.
And that happens quite a lot in St Leonards. You seem to know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank you for that. It's
You're
behind
welcome.
the scenes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
You're welcome. Nice.
Lovely. Okay. That's great. And I think it was £35 per head, wasn't it?
Yes.
For food. So one thing I wanted to shout about this week is the Beacon brunches that are being put on by Homeground Kitchen, who used to be at Heist, and that is Savannah, now doing a lot of various pop-ups around the place, and has found a really lovely foothold with the Beacon and the people who run the Beacon up on the West Hill. It's kind of down a little dirt track path, and it's tucked away. It's really beautiful, run by artists, and it's just you kind of feel like you're at home when you go there. So that is every first, second and third weekend of the month on a Sunday, and it's 10:30 till 2, and you can book via the email, which I'll put into the link down below, and it's at homeground_kitchen, I think. So if that's wrong, I'll put it in the link as well.
Yeah, all the links go in the
chat notes.
We list everybody in that. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone gets mentioned. Something very, very dear to my heart, which helped me enormously during lockdown, was Frock Up Friday.
Yes.
So Bev and Susie put together a bonkers idea, back with bonkers again, which was, they're the original Mother Frockers. So the Frock Up Friday, they're the original Mother Frockers. So they put together this wonderful incentive, initiative? Am I saying the right words?
Yeah, project.
Yeah. So, which was, and what they did, they shouted out to all of us locals, which was, well, it's Friday, should we really, we're stuck in and we're in trackies and pyjamas. What would happen if we put something nice on and just made an effort and take a photograph?
Yeah.
So we were doing that, and it was like, oh, this is great, this is hilarious.
Yeah, started with just mates.
Yeah, there was nowhere to go out. We were stuck. So the ball rolled, and it became national, and now it's international.
Yeah.
So the original Mother Frockers, they carry on, and even though we're not in lockdown or anything similar, it's a place where people can go and wear whatever they want and post a photograph in whatever they happen to be wearing, whatever makes them feel good. So they've got Hairspray coming up on the 12th, which is Thursday night at 7 o'clock at the Electric Palace, and that film is about being yourself, really being unapologetically yourself, which is lovely. They've also got a market at the Observer Building, the OB, which is in collaboration with Hastings Fat Tuesday. So they're doing that, and that is on the 22nd from 10:30 till 3:30. So they've got quite a lot going on. But I will quote Bev, because I love the way Bev writes, and she says, "Never have we needed to feel some joy in a world that's looking very dark right now. Keeping our small daily choices of clothing is a resistance."
Nice.
And I love that, because you can wear what you like, and nobody, in a time where we're heavily influenced by makeup ads and what you should wear, and should, there is no should in that. So you can be as outrageous as you like.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
You said Thursday the 12th. I think it's either Wednesday the 12th or Thursday the 13th.
Oh, I've been given the 12th as the 7 p.m. Is that?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, let me look. I will double
diary.
check. Yes, absolutely. while the diary is open.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Thursday the 13th. Yes, you're well, it's either Thursday the 13th or Wednesday the 12th. So
we'll get it on the notes.
But we were given the 12th, so I'm hoping it's on the Wednesday. So, but get in touch with the Electric Palace if you want to join them.
Right.
So yeah, they've also got a new Patreon site they're promoting, which is the Fuff Revolution, which is brilliant. Yeah.
They do so much, don't they? Because they also opened up a shop, I think, where you can buy second-hand things.
Yeah, online shop.
Yeah. Isn't Susie designing her own?
Yeah, Susie's got her own line. So we will cover Susie on a separate, because that is a big old area.
That's the story. Yeah.
Sister Susie and her music and her fashion. We will cover that with But they've got those gigs. Thank you for that. So I've got the 12th. So interesting. Okay, so you can look that up at with the Electric Palace. Yeah.
So I wanted to share and shout out about Afri-Co-Lab, who are based on Marina, just along from the Hastings Art Forum opposite the Azure. And they're fantastic. It's a lovely group of women who run it, and they are Black and minority led, really warm and kind people to work with.
Names?
Anna Maria, Deanne and Lilly. And
Anna Maria and Lilly are sisters, aren't they?
Anna Maria and Lilly are sisters, British Ugandan, and they're just a lovely, like they do so much in this town already, and it's great that they've got open doors at Afri-Co-Lab on a Wednesday. You can pop by, which is hosted by Khadija Khan, and the things that I wanted to mention in particular were Everybody Positive Yoga, that's run by Janice Kate Fisher, and that is open to anyone who feels othered in any way, so fat bodies, trans bodies, or non-binary, but also to do with just how you feel about your body as well. So it's open to all, and it's a really, really warm space to do yoga in a really permissive way. Like it doesn't matter if you fall over, mess up, or it's lovely. I love doing yoga with Janice Kate. So that's going on Sundays at 11 a.m. till 12:15, and you can sign up on Afri-Co-Lab's page. They've also got a newsletter. They're also doing Dare to Repair. That's going to be every other Sunday, starting on the 9th of Feb, and that's 1 till 6 with people who have sewing skills. And so if you've got a zip that you need replacing or something, you want to upcycle, recycle some part of your clothing, then you can do that. So I've got a bag I need to get a zip put in, so I'm going to go down and try that out.
Go and see it.
So
and they will guide you on those though, won't they?
They will.
If you don't know what you're doing, they
exactly.
do.
Yeah, exactly. And then the last thing on them is that they have a monthly Get Lit event, which is they're literally looking at books and authors and sharing that on the February the 20th, 6:30, and that'll be with Richard Phoenix, the author, who's written a book called Do Your Own Thing, and Jess, Mabel Jones, who's another part of the Afri-Co-Lab team, who'll be hosting that event, and it's just sure to be a lovely, warm experience. So I'd recommend signing up.
Nice. I love them down there. We need to cover Dara Dance at some point. That'd be a good thing, because that's another thing that they put on.
Yeah.
But that will be in the future, defo. Helen Sharpe. A lot of people may know Helen. Lovely woman, great voice. She's at Supernature this Sunday. So what you can do is you can go down, have a roast dinner, and you can be entertained from 3 o'clock by Helen, which is really good. A lot of really nice. I think she's with Andy Vickery. Let me double check. So she's with Andy Vickery on the 9th. If you haven't heard this man play the guitar, my word, you're in for a treat. So I mean, going back to Helen, I remember Helen 20 odd years ago, and I saw in what was the Rooms, which is now the Cactus Hound.
Oh, right.
And so she was getting ready, and we were like, oh, we don't know who this woman is. And my word, what a night. And after that, we kind of followed around everywhere. So she's great. But Andy Vickery, she's paired up with Andy Vickery. Woof, what an incredible guitarist. He's a guitarist and producer. He's with Nao, a young woman who's come out of London. Phenomenal. He plays on her album. But he can do everything. You can imagine. Oh, sorry, that's my bad. You can do everything with a guitar. So yeah. But they're also, she's on the 14th at the Jenny Lind in the High Street with her Soulshine band, who are the people that she regularly gigs with. So yeah, the lovely Helen. Go and see her. It's great, and definitely eat and be entertained. Yeah.
Nice.
I think so.
I think I'm finished on my list, actually.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I've got a few.
Yeah.
So, bumped into Harriet and Chris, who have Frock. Now, Frock is, there are online wool shops, so they're retail, and they do workshops. But they do workshops at Bus Stop Studios. Do you know where Bus Stop Studios is?
No, I never know where that is. Where is it?
Right. So where the market we featured last week, St Leonards Church Market, across the road on London Road, by the bus stop, literally,
that makes sense.
Ching, is Bus Stop Studios. So she puts on, she's their resident knitter. What Harriet can't do with yarn and needles, you could write on the back of a stamp. Very, very clever woman. So when we bumped into them, we were in Dark Circles. There's somebody we got to
I love
down.
that.
I love Dark Circles,
yeah.
but we will cover them. So they're actually looking for a small shop with good light, because it's got busy on Flock. So they're flockworkshops.uk, but it's got busy on Flock now, so they're looking for a shop, which is a good thing. Whenever you see Harriet, she's always got a bag with stuff in it that she just pulls out and starts knitting. She's incredible, really, really skilled. So it's Harriet and Chris who've got the business. So they've got on the 6th of March, but the evening and afternoon, these get booked up at Bus Stop Studios. They've got a workshop on that day. So you've got an evening one and an afternoon. It's like a matinee, isn't it, for the theatre, nice. And an evening. So yeah, I highly recommend. But if you know anyone who's got a shop or someone who's coming to the end of a lease and they're not thinking of continuing, give them a shout. We'll leave all the details underneath, because they're looking for a shop. So it's obviously good. The Albion. Where would we be without the Albion? Bob and Isabel Tippler. Amazing. They do pies. My God, they do pies. So they've got a really enjoyable night with Rachel Spinetti. She's hosting the annual Heartbreak Karaoke on Valentine's night. So we've already given you some gigs that are actually going on the 14th. But it's nice to have choice. So I often have so much choice I stay in. Yeah. I just don't want to go out.
It's got to be a
just in case someone says, "Well, you went there, I'm not there." So it's a bit of a it's hilarious. So if you've not seen Rachel Spinetti host anything before, you're in for an absolute treat. So she's very, very funny, very, very funny indeed. So it's really warm and comforting, considering that Valentine's can be tricky. Can be a tricky night, so you can go along and do the annual Heartbreak Karaoke. So I'm loving that. And were you going to say something then?
No.
You sure?
I think I've said everything I need to say.
Oh, okay. I've got one more. Yeah. My old Pilates instructor, Claire Mason. Bless her heart, Pink Star Pilates. Every week she'd turn up in something with pink on or purple on or whatever. But she was wonderful. Love Claire. She's gone out to Spain. But for those who miss her classes and want in your own home Pilates, she does for £20 a month. You can have the online weekly class, which you can attend live, and access 7 days in your own home, so you don't have to worry about when you're going to do it. If you're late home from work, there's never a right time. You know, you think, oh, I can't get to Pilates, I've got to leave it. But so today it starts her new course, but you've still got time to go on, and they kind of roll anyway with Claire. But she's really good value, and she's a lovely instructor. I like her an awful
Pink Star Pilates.
Pink Star Pilates.
That's cute.
Pink stars everywhere. You couldn't move for them. So I used to go, and it was my treat for myself.
Yeah.
But I was very noisy, as you can imagine, in it. But yeah.
That was when you sent me that on a text. I just glanced at it. Thought it said pirates instead of
You did.
Pink Star Pirates, which might be a thing that we'll have to.
I know.
Invent or create.
We might have to start it, Pink Star Pirates.
Yeah. It's another thing, you know, in case there are people out there across the world listening that we're known for. Yeah, we heard it here first. And Hastings and St Leonards is known for Pirate Day as well, so that's another, you know,
it's a
glorious
big deal,
thing.
yeah.
Swashbuckling.
We're still the record holders, I think.
I think we are, for the most pirates on the beach gathered.
I was there that day.
Records. Were you?
We were all rammed into what basically was because they had a drone above,
taking a picture.
So they could take this photograph of us all on the beach. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all showed up. We showed Penzance, Pirates Penzance, give it a rest. Hastings comes, we show up. We're very good like that.
True. Yeah.
We do show up. So and we did that day. So it was hilarious. So we're still the undefeated champions. Most pirates on a beach. So if you want to turn up on Pirate Day and just... What's so funny, what I think is funny about Pirate Day, because it's in July, is when people are new to the town or they've just turned up, just randomly, and they're walking around looking at people going, why are there so many pirates?
Yeah.
What is that about? And you go, oh, I know, bless. It's Hastings, actually. Yeah, why they put so many people dressed in green on Jack in the Green. Because we do.
We love an excuse to get dressed up and have a drink and have fun in our streets.
Our dressing up boxes, our dressing up boxes are legendary.
Yeah, you had to keep your wigs like, you know, kind of
tidy.
I
just keep everything.
keep it all tidy.
In our shed, which really should be just for bikes and other nonsense, most of it is taken up by my copious boxes of different types of dressing up outfits. And my husband's like, we really should have a turf out, and I'm like, no. I'm not getting rid of any of them. I'm really not getting rid of any of them.
No.
Because they've really...
Oh, there is... Oh, go on.
No, especially when it's things like Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, like yeah. I was just on the subject of, well, costumes generally. There's the Library of Things, Hastings Library of Things, where I actually borrowed a ton of... I think you could get, well, a ton. It was like 10 or 12 little kids' outfits of different, you know, costumes, and you can just you become a member, and then you can borrow items from there. It's a really good thing to do. So that might be something that people want to look into, because we're always after a pirate costume or
absolutely.
You know,
Teddy Tinkers is good for that as well.
In the library.
No, it's not. I think it's connected to the Observer Building in Hastings Commons.
There,
I'm not quite sure where they're located now.
But we will find it.
Yeah, it was Eagle House, but I'm not sure since they've been moving things around.
We'll link it.
Yeah.
And just if you're going to do dressing up, Teddy Tinkers.
Yes.
On the corner, so opposite Mudworks, which we featured last week, on the other corner. Is it on the other corner?
Yeah, it is.
It is on the other corner, isn't it? Tower Road West.
Yeah.
And London Road, isn't it? You've got Teddy Tinkers, legendary for going in and getting a frock for anything, or a man's outfit, or really outrageously character shoes.
You were going to talk about shoes, boots.
Yes, I will cover that. Yes, look out for the future, because I'm a boot fanatic. So I like to. But that will come later. We are going to do a big old feature on where I buy my boots.
Great. I thought that was today.
No.
Okay.
I'll do it another day.
Cool. Okay.
So I think we're done for today.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Is it worth saying to people what we need from them when they do send us stuff in? Because that's been a little bit of a mixed bag, hasn't it?
Yes.
So.
Well, yes, we've had. It's raining. Look. So she getting distracted by what's going on outside the building. Oh, look, a bee. Yes, because when people send in stuff, we literally need a tiny little paragraph. Because when people say, oh, with this, and with this, and with this, and with this, oh, God, I can't read through that, it's just too much. But
So keep it short and sweet.
Keep it short and sweet. We need day, date, time, place.
And your handles.
And your handles, your love handles, as we affectionately call them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, talking of which, we are now on Spotify.
Yeah.
So that is at Our Town Has Plenty.
Yeah.
And we're in Hip, Hastings Independent Press.
Yeah,
Thank you.
they covered us.
This
Thank
week,
you.
coming out today, the 13th.
Yeah.
Is that today? No, that's next week. It's coming out next week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I know it had to be in this week, didn't it?
It did have to be in this week. Anyway, we're going to be in Hip. Thank you.
Yeah, Hastings Independent Press. Thank you very much.
I'm getting confused on what day it is.
That's
and then Instagram is our.town.has.plenty.
Yeah.
And then for Facebook, it's just the whole Our Town Has Plenty.
Yeah.
Without the dots.
Yeah.
And then if you want to support us so that we can continue this, that would be amazing. Just and you know, feedback to us. We've got this new Buy Us a Coffee site, which is coffee.
We actually don't get that money. The money goes to the wonderful man who films us.
Yeah, it goes to Jamie. Yeah,
so it goes to Jamie. So it's because we wouldn't be able to do it otherwise.
Exactly.
You know, we wouldn't really know what we were doing, which is not news to anybody who knows us. We wouldn't know what we were doing. But that's all right. It's okay.
Gonna make it up.
Buy Jamie a coffee.
Sorry about buy Jamie a coffee.
Yeah, buy Jamie a coffee. We'll change it.
But thank you everybody, and thank you for the support, and thank you for the likes. So if we do feature you, if you can cross-feature us, so if you can promote us at the same time and like us, follow us, and do all that nonsense that has to happen. But it's good because the more likes we get, the further up we get in the interest, and then you get promoted further. So it's actually mutually really beneficial, isn't it?
Yeah, which is the whole point. Yeah,
that's the whole point. Absolutely. Oh,
that'll be
that's
us.
an alarm. So I will turn that off right now because I thought my phone was on silent. Okay, that's very us. So we'll see you next week. Anything you want us to cover, the handles will be on all of the socials. So it's been lovely. So
thanks again, everyone.
Goodbye from Caf.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You sound like 1960s children's telly. Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's goodbye.
Muriel, what's her name?
And goodbye
from Patsy. See ya. And goodbye from Jamie.
Goodbye.
Cheers.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Yay.
Yay.